is working and this one there is the people and after that the donors and the partnership is coming. Without that, we are working.
We have the most incredible teams and volunteers as well. You work a lot with volunteers.
Now the volunteers are 1,023. 1,023. Before the mission, we are 484. But now we are 1,023.
You don't? Volunteers, med students? Medical students, do they come to your hospital as well? MashaAllah, MashaAllah. The best medical students in the world, MashaAllah. Yeah, they're so bright, they're so intelligent.
Mohammed's daughter is medical student.
Now, my daughter, she is the PhD of the medicine faculty, and she's participating with the doctors. She's learning from them inside the operation theater.
MashaAllah. You should be proud. You should be proud.
We have opened for with universities for many occasions for doctors, the nurses, technician, for radiology, so all these specialists, and also for protection, like psychologists, case managers, and enablers. So we having a lot of kinds of people who want to training. They have a training inside our facilities, not only in the hospital and also in our primary health center and our community centers.
Yeah. Just to clarify, this picture is before the invasion.
Yes, it's a video. It's a video. It's called in the store. You can see the screen.
Yes, yes.
If it's stolen.
Direction of the hospital after Dr. Mohammed was kidnapped. Does it have a voice? Yes, but I it's video somewhere. I can share it with you. This is Dr. Rifat, the director of general.
He's still there.
He's yes. Ahmed Mohammed is a gynecologist. Oh? Yes, he directed the maternity of but he's in prison since December 23. And we have no news. The last news we had is at the time Dr. Abu Samia from Dubai got released. He saw him in prison, but since we... No, Abu Salmiya from Shifa. No, Dr. Hisham Abu Safir is... Services for the children.
arrested?
Oh, we don't hear you anymore.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, great.
Repeat the question.
You don't fear of being arrested?
Sorry.
If you are afraid of being arrested,
They are arrested 5 of our staff.
The Israeli occupation.
Yes, they are arrested 5 on 15 of December 2023. They are arrested Dr. Ahmed Muhanna, the director of Al Hospital, and another 4 of our staff. And one of them, who is not our staff, is Dr. Adnan Bosch. He is the orthopedic surgeon. He is from Ministry of Health, the head of the orthopedic department in Al Hospital, and he is coming to our hospital as a volunteer to make a surgeries. And they are arrested him and they are killed them inside the Israeli jails. They have seized the hospital in the north 4 times, and they are beating us, they are bombing us. We are losing 3 of our doctors and another 1 nurse and 2 cleaners. 6 of our staff are killed inside the hospital. 2 by a shell, 3 by a shell, and 3 by a sniper. When they are seized the hospital and totally seized the hospital, they are entering the hospital, destroying all the facilities inside the hospital. But we are still, they are bombing upstairs, we are working downstairs. They are bombing the west, we are working in the east. So we are not listening to all the threats that they are sending the drones with papers to allow the hospital to evacuate, and we are refusing to evacuate. They are coming with the tanks and putting the tanks in front of our emergency department, and they have a negotiation with me to evacuate, and they have refused, and still with another 13 of the staff, of my staff is still with the patient. We evacuate all the patient, they are forced to evacuate our staff, but we have refused 14 of the staff. We are refused and stay with our patient till they are finishing their military in the north, and we are not refused. We are not evacuated. So, and the last evacuation is forced, and there is no people inside in the north. So because of that, we have a decision to evacuate. But even there is one person, this person is need health service in our hospital. We will never evacuate any place that there is people needed health services.
By the way, I asked Muhammad the same in Boston when they were under besieged by the Israeli occupation forces, and I asked him, are you afraid to be killed or to be arrested? He mentioned our strategy will continue providing our services to the last women, our women and the northern area of the Gaza Strip, and we have to face our fate there. But unfortunately, they forced to evacuate the hospital.
What are your thoughts about the proposed ceasefire? Are you hopeful?
We hope, but we are doing our work. That there is the aggression will be continuing. We don't know if it will really happen. But our strategy is not to listen. Our strategy is to focus on our work, to save our people. Because maybe after 1 day, 2 days, maybe 2 weeks, we will say now it's only used for ceasefire. And so we are thinking when I am the they are opening some of the 3 months Israelis allowed to enter, and I have buying a lot of food and putting in our warehouse, and then we said why now the solution is good. So I don't know, it's okay. I want to buy more.
We need to stop.
Because I have buying food for 6 months, and they are seeing out of it.
Just functioning, how they're working, how they're doing this, I have no idea. Like, Dr. Mumtaz, you can share more.
So they were talking that they use everything around from mechanical supply or electrical. Can you tell us about that?
First of all, I mean, Al-Awda Hospital was always an elective hospital, so it was always for planned surgeries. It was never an emergency hospital. But they had to adapt. And I mean, the interview that we had with them for almost an hour and 15 minutes shows really the resilience of the Palestinians and the Gazans people. It's an amazing interview. We've been there, we know exactly what they used to have when it was bad, when we thought it was bad. But now, since the Rafah invasion has happened and the closure, almost no medical supplies are there. Fixators, like they were talking about external fixators. The external fixators is a basic thing that you put on the legs when they are broken, so that you can save the leg and then you can fix it later on properly. So they had no connectors for the external fixators with the pins that you can put in the bone. So they had to go to the maintenance guy, the doctor, who is not an orthopedic doctor, who is a general surgeon, who does some basic orthopedic stuff. Had to go into the maintenance guy and come up with a solution that other guys, when they try to take it out, they are trying to figure it out because it's something that they have to create on the ground. So I mean, this just shows you the resilience and the adaptability that they have to kind of make up something from nothing. The other thing as well is that the hospital, the Awda Hospital, has been besieged many times. The CMO, or the Chief Medical Officer of the Awda Hospital, has been abducted almost, he is now 21 months ago, December 23, no one knows where he is. But they find always the energy and the motivation, and they keep going. And one of the things that I asked him at the end, which is in view of what's happening with the ceasefire and the plan and all of that, and they said, we don't work upon external politics. We just continue focusing on what we are, what we do, day in and day out. And then if the ceasefire happens, good, but we cannot guarantee that the ceasefire will continue. And this is why we need to tell the world that we need to break this obscene, unjust blockade of medical aid and obviously media blackout. So I'm really glad that we managed to talk to some people from Gaza, and over the coming couple of days we'll try to make a couple more interviews.
And if you heard, like we asked him if like any other medical personnel from outside are coming to help them out, and he says over the past few months, like 6 months or so, none came in. And like you were talking about, healthcare workers have been constantly working 24/7, non-stop. In extreme situations with like in extreme cases, you're talking about mass casualties, people are like literally split into half, and arms, legs are flying out. It's just like crazy. So like we ask the world, you need to move. There's nothing. You're waiting for one day. There's like more mass casualties coming. Every single minute, a child dies. So let's just put it this way: every single minute, you're just time yourself for a minute. There's a child dead right now, as we speak. So we need to move. We need to act together. Us coming here in a flotilla is a symbolic move. We're trying to break the siege, but we need you to move. We need all of the entire world to come in a flotilla and come break this insane, inhumane siege. This is not something that we need to really be silent on. So please do something. And then I want to have Dr. Other things that we're facing, which is the infectious disease and the spread out.
And so I asked them about the epidemics, if they are afraid of some epidemics, or if they are dealing actually with some epidemics because of lack of hygiene, because of quarantining people, and because of lack of medicines and materials. And they say that
the scabies are very rampant, and
dermatology, they have many dermatologic problems now,
and they don't have medications for them. Like imagine you are walking with scabies all over your body, itching entire day without medication. and in all head lice. You have head lice the whole entire time, and you don't have medications for it. It's not because they don't clean themselves. It's because the occupation have prevented these medications specifically from entering into Gaza. This is how inhumane these people are.
I just want to touch on what they have done. Despite all the physical treatment, we also have a lot of orphans. And I am so impressed that Al-Auda Hospital take care of these orphans, and they have got buildings, and they search for mothers to be adopting these children, and they are taking care of physically, psychologically, emotionally, and also most probably their education as well. So Al-Auda Hospital, like Mokhtar said, it is an elective surgery hospital, has converted to anything, including the psychological aspect of the whole of the society, to ensure that even the Zionists wants to destroy the system that sustain life, they rebuild it to sustain life in all aspects of life.
So this is our star, Dr. Hannah. She's been in Al-Auda Hospital since 2013, and I let her talk about her journey. She's very emotional now because she managed to see some of her friends alive. She managed to live some.
So Dr. Hannah, the people we...
Yes, correct. I am not the star. I am as humble as I can be when I see my colleagues from Ghana. And these people are kind of other kind of humans. They evolved as a collective force. They made their number of volunteers grow during genocide, which is completely incredible. They built new centers while all of their old centers were destroyed. I just can't imagine how it must be. They are killed, their families are killed, they won't have home anymore, and they are so working as one unit together. They make one fist, and they are completely dedicated to the help of their people. And resist every Palestinian life they save by doing 27 hours taking turns every half hour.
They don't have
They don't have mechanical ventilators, so they have to do it by hand, which is very tiring. And they do it for 3 days in a row just to save one young Palestinian life. This is something sacred. This is something we really need to keep with us while we are on this journey to Gaza. And I hope we make it, and it will absolutely be in their honor. And I thank Mohammed and Jihan, my closest friends from when I was there, for being with us and giving us this testimony. This is what fuels us to exactly get there. So thank you, and I'm really thanking my colleagues on board as well, because they're a great support. It's so good to be in this team.
It's the least we can do. This is why we're here. We need to kind of make the people understand that this is completely inhumane. Despite that, the Gazan people are surviving. Because simply one thing, if you give them this much, they will make this much. And this is why we're here. Even if it's symbolically, even if we go in there and hopefully, inshallah, we'll get there and we will be able to go there and help them with simple, or for a few days or how much we can. But the world needs to wake up. Because this is just inhumane, what's happening there.
Just wait a second, I'm just coming with an idea. Do you want to make a specific call, a collective one, or?